Hello, Ukulele on the Ground. We're here with Jeff from Riptide. How are you doing, Jeff?
Doing very good. How are you?
Good. So tell us about Riptide Ukuleles and what's coming up for you guys in 2011.
Well, this last year was an incredible year. We've had people all over the place fall in love with this crazy-looking ukulele. And one of the things that they like about it is not only the look, but the sound that they get from the ukulele. So one of the things that we're looking at doing this year is taking the line and providing not only the quality we had, but to come up another level. So we're going to have a higher end series, not many, but a few samples of a higher end ukulele, as well as a lower end ukulele that doesn't have quite the ornate nature. Something that still has our dual port, our features, but is more, without all the fancy stuff. No logo on the front, and a more subtle approach. So that's going to be really nice. So that the beginners can have the dual port thing, and it's going to be in a price point that's comfortable for them. And then also the people that are collectors that want something that's very nice. This particular instrument is an all solid maple high gloss with all the abalone inlays and stuff. Very beautiful. So somebody that wants a nice high quality uke that's very different. It's a conversational piece as well as a great instrument. They can have that opportunity.
Can we get a sound sample of this ukulele? Cool, very cool. You have another uke over here that you want to feature?
This here's another example of our Riptide ukuleles in our spruce and rosewood model. Nice. Again, a very beautiful instrument. It's got the inlays. Provides a little bit of a different tone quality. It's a little brighter sound. We have the mahogany series. We have a spruce series. We're going to be introducing some of the more exotic woods this year too. So
what kind of woods? Well,
we're going to be looking at doing some koa and maybe some acacia and stuff like that. So we're still one of the things that we like to do, which is obvious about Riptide, is we like to do things a little bit different. So we're looking at doing some things that are going to be pretty neat, and it's going to be something that fits right in, but a little differently than everybody else. It's a fun thing. We have a good time with what we do.
It's cool. And a lot of people are big fans of the side port, all that stuff, and gives them a little bit more volume to hear for themselves instead of the sound hole being out, projecting outside, which is a big hit. Like you said, this year a lot of people kind of went crazy over that.
Yeah, and we're also going to be taking some of our models that are in existence and very popular, and also having no logo in the front for those people that don't want that there, because there has been some discussion with that, and we're trying to meet all the demands of what the people
subtle,
like. Just be a little more subtle. So it's going to be.
As far as that goes, what are the price points for these and the upcoming models?
Well, our mahoganies right now currently start at about a $99 street price point. We're going to have a price point that's going to be below that. Maybe we get into the $59, $69 range, and then our higher end models are going to be in the $800 range, thereabouts. Cool. And we're looking at options of whether they're going to come with custom cases and that whole thing. So we're fine tuning it so that when if somebody wants a really nice uke that's a collector, it's going to be a beautiful instrument, all solid, tricked out case with all of it. So
I see you guys have a pickup. So tell us about this pickup.
The pickup system that we have has tone and volume and a built-in tuner. And it's just a very clear system. It doesn't distort. When you attack the ukulele, you can be very dynamic with your playing. You can play very soft and subtle, or you can attack, and it's not going to have that piezo quack or that spike that sometimes happens when you dig in on it. So it's been working very well. We get a lot of people that just love the way the ukes are plugged in. When we plug them into our acoustic amps, it's just fun because you can just play away and have a great time and play for larger crowds. We're finding that a lot of our guitar players, are taking these, switching over to ukulele or throwing them into their sets because they're so much fun.
That's cool. Cool. So Jeff, tell me what takes Riptide, or what separates Riptide from all the other ukuleles out there? What makes it unique?
What makes it unique? It's just different. When we first did this, a lot of people looked at it and went, "Wow, that's kind of weird." Same with our guitars. They thought that's kind of strange. It doesn't have the hole in the front. But one of the neat things about it is that when you look at it, whether or not you like it at first, it sticks in your mind.
Yeah, it does.
And then when a person picks it up, they're like, it does look kind of cool. Then they play it, and they can hear for themselves you know, especially with the big uke clubs, you know, you get a big group of people and they're playing together, they can hear themselves very well, and that's a neat thing for them because you play for yourself primarily too. You know, and when I go home at night, I'll sit there with my uke and just, you know, to relax, you know, just to play and fun. So having that side sound port, you know, it's the real deal there, and you know, it's not a gimmick. So people are finding that it is kind of cool.
There's a use for it.
Yeah, and it's, you know, they project out front, they project up to the player. So that's the main difference, I think, is this. You know, we don't do the bracing aluminum on the inside like we do with our guitars. You don't need to with a ukulele.
Oh, awesome.
So we'll keep refining this as we go along too.
Nice, thank you. Where can we find Riptide ukuleles?
You can find Riptides just about anywhere. If you Google Riptide ukuleles, you'll come up with dealers. There's dealers all over the U.S. Actually, they're coming out all over the world. I've probably got 15 different countries that are going to be carrying Riptide ukuleles all over the world. So they're all over in the U.S. They're in Hawaii. They're in countries all over the world. We've got Poland. We've got Russia. We've got all kinds of countries that are warming up to the ukulele thanks to you guys, you know.
Do you guys have a website?
Yes, it's BoulderCreekGuitars.com or MorganHillMusic.com, and it has all of our products on there. The BoulderCreekGuitars.com, if you look at products, it'll say Riptide ukuleles. You open it up and it'll show you on the website what we've got going on.
Nice. Okay, cool. So thanks so much, Jeff.
Thank
for your time. So we'll look forward to all these new and upcoming things from you guys.
Great.
All right, Ukulele on the Ground. Check them out. Aloha.